Welcome back. My name is Kashim Ali. At this point, you will be ready to go out and put the comments externally within the groups and accounts that have been allocated to you. Again, we will attempt to reduce the training and tutorial sections down to around about the 10-minute mark. So this is what all success is built on across any social media business, and these are what we refer to as sales funnels. Now, this is your basic daily sales funnel. Here we have Facebook ads, and I will attempt to put in $250 per day, and I've referred to Facebook Ads Manager previously. All clients that we service, this is what we'll be managing. Now, if I come to the internet and I have the Ads Manager open here, you will select an objective. So for example, if I want to pull traffic into the business, this is what they refer to as the campaign objective. So I've selected here traffic, and for now we're going to ignore all of the other ways of pulling in traffic. Let's just keep it simple and go to setup account, and then this is just referring to which account I'll be directing traffic from. So all of our clients, we will deal with this Ads Manager on their behalf, and we will have the relevant account details for them, and then we manage them externally. Where do we want to push the traffic to? So in most cases we want to have a conversation with the individual, so they down here will see our ad, click on it, and then we'll come to Messenger. Now this is what we refer to as the Facebook Messenger bot that will take over. Now if I drag down to the bottom, you see the daily budget. If I increase this to 100, the amount has increased to 700 per week. With 700 per week, what we have done here, we've left the location only for the United Kingdom. So remember when I said to you A/B split data, we ourselves will be focusing first on the top 5 countries in the world in regards to purchasing services that we provide. So United Kingdom, the USA, Australia, New Zealand, and Canada. The age group I leave open, gender, both. The detailed targeting I leave open. I allow Facebook to crawl through their database to get me what I want, and then narrow down after that point. So initially the first stage is keep everything open. Now the reach here, you'll see, is between 40 to 115,000. So the ad will go out to up to these amount of people, and the link clicks, they will literally only show our advertisement to people that are most likely to click. So it's around about 400 to 1,000, and this is daily with the budget of 100 down here per day. So if we be conservative and say 200 people will click the link daily, and I come back to the presentation, on average, according to the most successful influencers out there, $20 million plus, I would need to spend at least $250. And here you can recognize where I said UK all, in terms of all of the demographics. I keep it as wide as possible. Now the reach was, in fact, I believe 40,000. Now, conversion, or like I said, the amount of clicks you'll get is 200. Now, this is the first stage. The second stage is for me to collect their email. So from 200, I anticipate only literally 4 will exchange their email for our services. Now at this point, here we refer to this as cold traffic and then warm traffic. And we always introduce ourselves with a sales video. So that is how you came forward, and that's how they will come forward. Now, after a couple of days of communication, we will provide our services to them. And at this point, again, other videos of what we do with proven results, social proof, etc. They will have an ads budget of at least $2,000. If they didn't, we wouldn't approach them in the first instance. Now this could be up to 10,000. Now here we have a management fee, and this is how your salaries are derived. So 10% of 2,000 is 200 in the first month. So we manage their account in the first month. We're actually running at a loss of $50. So it costs $250 to put the ads out, retarget the individual. Now the retargeting page is not on here, so I wanted to keep it as simple as possible. And we fire up our Facebook pixel and we monitor the performance. Now, as we go through this process, we will teach you how to do all of this step by step over several days with real life examples, cases, studies. So it's $200 per month to maintain their account, but it cost them initially $250. I'm sorry, myself $250 to attain that client. Now, the rate that we hold them at in terms of how many months they remain with us is at least 6 months. That's the long-term target. Now they could remain beyond a year, etc. So on a calculator, if we hold the client for 6 months, so it's 200 times 6, we've actually attained 1,200 from our original $250 to attain them. So if we, or client acquisition, to acquire the client. So 1,200 divided by 250 is 4.8 times the return. So almost 5. Now the industry standard is around about, for every $1 you invest, you aim to return $3. If we get a client of $10,000 times 10%, that will be $1,000 per month. Now $1,000 times 6 months is 6,000. It'll still cost me $250 to attain them, the client acquisition aspect. If I do 6,000 divided by 250, we are 24 times return. And that's because we're in the consultancy industry. So our client can range from anywhere between 2,000 up to 10,000. I could literally just do $10,000 clients. And then later on we can decide to upsell them with automation software and technical management behind that. And one of you guys or several individual members will be involved there. And even if that comes in at 0, and this comes in at the low end of $200 per month to maintain their account, we're returning within the company internally for every $250 at least 4 times our return. So this is the structure of any consultancy firm, and it doesn't matter which country you're in. Okay, so I will end this section here. So we just cover the daily basic sales funnel. So thank you for listening, and there are 2 or 3 other sections. I will jump into those as soon as possible.